Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tats, and I'm back with another video. We have a new 4K Blu-ray to review today from Shout Factory. You already know which one it is because you clicked on the video and you know the title already. But anyway, yeah, just real quick, 1 second before we get into that, if I can just show you a couple of things I picked up. Yeah, just got this here for 10 bucks. And at first I thought I was really getting a deal because it still kind of is. But anyway, this I had on DVD. I'm now upgrading it to basically burn on demand Blu-ray. That is Jin, the final theatrical film from Tobe Hooper. Actually, not a bad little flick. I mean, it's not his greatest work ever. I mean, it's not going to rival Chainsaw Massacre, Poltergeist, or Salem's Lot, but still, you know, it's not a bad little film. And I actually definitely recommend it. You know, it's got some nice atmosphere and everything, but yeah, but like I said, unfortunately, it's you see, it's burn on demand. So, oh well. Anyway, hopefully it'll last a good long while. So, Jin. So we got that. This one here, I had this on my wish list for a long time, and I found it out in the wild. On my Amazon wish list, it was like $18.95. I got it for 10 bucks here, so that is the late great Stuart Gordon's The Pit and the Pendulum. Actually, a nice adaptation. Got Lance Henriksen, Oliver Reed, you know, Jeffrey Combs is in this. So the late great Tom Tolles. So yeah, the case was obviously was destroyed, which is why I've already got this bad boy sleeved. But actually, I don't mind this. This is one of those ones I've had for quite a while, and you know, like some of those like 20 movie packs or 25 movie packs or something like that. So nice to actually get a nice copy of it in high definition, even some bonus features. Behind the Pit and the Pendulum, The Inquisition of Stuart Gordon, original Pit and the Pendulum's video zone, rare blooper reel, and full moon trailers. So at least it's nice to get something out of this. So yeah. And last of all, I got picked up a new set for Mystery Science Theater. This is volume 18. There we go. And this one comes with Lost Continent, Crash of the Moons, The Beast of Yucca Flats, and Jack Frost. So some good, funny episodes. So, yeah. Happy to find this. Get it at a good price. And there you go. Alright, so that's it. So, yep. Alright, so now let's get to the real reason you're here today. Sorry, I just had to reach over and grab this. But today from Shout Factory, we have... what year did this come out? 1991. Yeah, I saw this movie in the theater. Well, no point in making the suspense. It's Oliver Stone's film JFK. I saw this movie in the theater, and this is a movie I really do enjoy. I like a lot of Oliver Stone's movies, but I probably have to say, if you ask me to pick a favorite, I would probably have to say, yeah, it's probably this movie. I gotta be honest, I don't know the whole thing. You know, I had hit a point in my life in my younger years when this movie came out where I was really like interested in learning about stuff about like history. So I was watching a number of, anything that seemed like had to do with a period of time in history. Like I would try to watch it, like this movie came out. I went to the theaters and saw this. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it in the theater, but, I really wish I did. But around this time, Spike Lee's movie Malcolm X came out. That would have been a good movie to see in theaters. Ridley Scott's like 1492. It's like, even though I know everybody's like, dude, come on, man, don't Ridley Scott and historical epics, But I was, kind of had this thing where I was going through a period of my time where I was just really interested in, main points of history. And then when this movie came out, I just really wanted to see it. So I saw this in the theater and, watched it subsequently on, cable, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, now 4K and everything. And yeah, so we got this bad boy in today. And wow, this is a pretty nice set. You get the rigid slipcase. And the reason why, hang on, so look at that bad boy. Yeah, the reason why I don't have the discs in here is because they fit in there pretty snug. So it takes a little bit of work to get them in and out. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I figure I'll just go ahead and leave them out just for the purposes of the video. So that way I'm not wasting you guys' time. That's in there trying to do this just to get them out. But yeah, this here is, it's a nice addition. It really is. 4-disc set, on the top there. Nothing on the bottom, but on the side. I'm not really crazy about that, just like in very small letters there. Of course, it's number 153 in the Shout Select line. But yeah, just kind of feels like, all this space here is being wasted. You could make that a little bit bigger. Just my opinion. And then on the back here, one thing I really do appreciate this is a 4-disc set. And one thing I appreciate is like not just the 4K transfer, but we get new bonus features. So disc 1, we have the 4K of the director's cut, which that is one thing I absolutely appreciate, is the fact that they did the long 205-minute director's cut as opposed to the 188-minute theatrical cut. But it's like, I think it kind of would have been kind of cool if they maybe could have done both cuts, so. Because I know there are some people who are like, well, I saw this in the theater and stuff like that, and I don't like when, they do the longer cut, So I just kind of wish maybe could have done both. But, for me personally, I'm just happy. I'd much rather have the long director's cut, so I'm happy with it. But I can understand why some people probably wouldn't be. But yeah, disc 1, we got the director's cut on 4K. And audio commentary with director, producer, and co-writer Oliver Stone. Interesting commentary. I recommend giving it a listen. The disc 2, you have the Blu-ray of the director's cut, and new 2023 scan, commentary by Oliver Stone. The disc 3 is the theatrical cut, commentary by Oliver Stone, and then we get to the big boy. Disc 4, Blu-ray special features. We have a new one. One person can make a difference. Oliver Stone on JFK. Let's see here. Brave New Worlds, editor Hank Corwin on JFK. New supporting the Vision, co-producer Clayton Townsend on JFK. New recreating the unthinkable, special makeup effects artist Gordon J. Smith on JFK. New Stone Bold cinematographer Robert Richardson on JFK. 12 deleted and extended scenes, alternate ending with optional commentary. Let's see here. Assassination updated. Meet Mr. X, the personality and thoughts of Fletcher Prouty. Still gallery and theatrical trailer. So there you go. You get all this good stuff in here. So, like I said, yeah. All right, so now we're going to get to our discs here. And I thought this is kind of interesting because, see, we got these 3 here, and you notice red, white, blue. The colors of America, man. Colors of America. But anyway, so yeah, we got this here, and they're pretty much all same. Of course, you get the info on there. And then we open up the, got the 4K of the director's cut and the Blu-ray of the director's cut right there. So really nice artwork on this too. I just did the Dead Zone, and it's like, man, the disc art was really nothing to brag about. But this here, I kind of like that you get at least some different stuff on here. I think that's kind of cool. Of course, no reversible artwork or anything like that. So, but anyway, kind of actually surprised. Okay, so you got that. That's the first one. And then you got this one here, the white, and this is the theatrical cut. Commentary by Oliver Stone, 188 minutes. And there you go. Wait a minute. See if I can try to spin this around for you. There you go. You might be wondering, like, what's the deal with the, like color and black and white and stuff? It's like, well, you watch the film, parts of the movie are in color, parts of it are in black and white. So anyway, there we go. There we go. And then here we go, the final one. This is the bonus features disc. So yeah, everything I just read off, and oh, we got Sissy. I didn't notice that till just now. Okay, on the Blu-ray, we got the amazing Sissy Spacek on there. Plays Kevin Costner's wife in the movie. So that's one of the things too about this movie. One thing I think is absolutely amazing about this film is like, wow, this movie, all-star cast. I mean, I cannot believe, to like, kind of bowl me over, like when I was, looking at the 4K and holy cow, man, it's like, wow, like what a cast this movie has, Kevin Costner, Tommy Lee Jones, Gary Oldman, Joe Pesci, Laurie Metcalf, Sissy Spacek, dear God, like on and on. Brian Doyle Murray, Michael Rooker, and John Larroquette, and John Candy, and Kevin Bacon, and did I say Tommy Lee Jones already? On and on and on. I mean, my God, this movie, an all-star cast. It's like, cannot believe how amazing the cast is on this movie. So, but yeah, just man, it's a great film. It really is. It's very entertaining. You might, oh my God, 205 minutes. Trust me, that time, it definitely, yeah. One thing I will definitely say about this movie is like, you will not feel like this movie's wasting your time. I promise you, this movie will fly by. Even for almost 3.5 hour movie, it's like, wow, man, this movie does keep you invested. That's one thing I got to admit about it. Like, okay, so in terms of the now, of course, sound quality, you got master audio, kind of the typical. Like I said, it's kind of par for the course now for Shout and Scream Factory. Is you got the master audio 5.1 or 2.0, and I had no issues with the sound on this. I mean, even just watching with just a regular, speaker on my TV, I had no issues with the sound. The fantastic score by John Williams comes through beautifully. But even still, the dialogue comes through great, and no problems with. At least I didn't have any. No problems with sound issues or anything of the like. So sound quality wise, no problems. Picture quality, you do have Dolby Vision, HDR. And this is where I feel this presentation does hit a bit of a snag. This film, and I'm not saying that Scream or Shout. I keep wanting to say Scream Factory. It's the same company. I'm not saying that Shout Factory did a bad job, but I just will say that just I think they did the best job they could with what they had to work with. But just I think it's just really it has to do with like the film stock and everything that was used to shoot on and everything else. Like this movie doesn't really benefit that much from a 4K release, to be honest with you. It looks nice, but I mean, there are some scenes on here that do look kind of a little bit rough in the 4K transfer. Like some scenes kind of look a little bit foggy. One thing I will say is you'll definitely notice right away, like when you watch the beginning montage with the opening credits and everything, like there's some certain, there was like some certain, little bits that Oliver Stone had filmed, and he tried to frame it in between this old footage, this old news footage and things like this. And it's like when you're watching it, you'll definitely notice, the stuff that, was shot, as opposed to the old like 8mm footage or 16mm footage, the old news footage and stuff like that. You'll definitely notice the difference in the picture quality. But I mean, it's not a horrible transfer, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this movie looks terrible in any way. And honestly, it doesn't. I'm just saying, though, if you're going into this expecting it to look like amazing, like nothing you've ever seen before, no, you're probably going to be looking at this kind of like, I don't know if I really needed this on 4K, but, I will say, so yeah, I mean, I wasn't exactly blown away by the 4K picture transfer, but at the same time, I can't really complain because look at all these new bonus features that I get with it. So, I mean, to me, it's still kind of, and that's kind of, I mean, look at the presentation of this thing. I mean, it's a 4-disc set for crying out loud. I mean, they easily could have done this with just like a, kind of like a single case that holds 4 discs. It's like, but instead, they give it this really nice big box edition, which, wow. I mean, I think this is a really, really spiffy little set that they put together here, but like I said, they, I mean, they could have easily gone cheap route, but they didn't do that. So that's nice. So, oh wait, I'm holding it the wrong side anyway. But yeah, I mean, overall, if you're a fan of this movie, I would definitely recommend getting this edition and, like get it for the new bonus features and stuff like that. And please don't, I'm not saying that it looks horrible on 4K. I just want to reiterate that. It's like, it doesn't look horrible on 4K. it's not going to blow your mind away either. You're just going to kind of look at it as like parts of it are like, okay, that looks nice. You know, okay, yeah, I can see, all right, that looks like a pretty nice picture quality, but there are definitely going to be scenes, you know, you're watching this kind of like, okay, well, there you go. But I am happy to have this and, you know, new bonus feature. That being said, though, it's like I've had this bad boy for years and I'm not getting rid of it. So this is a really nice addition too if you get this, you know. So, and what was that? 15,502 out of 50,000, but yeah, I got that one and go. So, yeah. I still got this thing here and JFK Director's Cut. Open it up here. Got the little magnetic snaps there at the bottom. You get some cool stuff. You get the, you know, the president's like speech there. Everything. So that's cool. You got, hang on a minute. Kennedy for president poster here. That there. So, yeah, I know. It's like, man, I've had this thing for many, many years. I'm not getting rid of it now. This here also, too, be worth it to keep it for this. Oliver Stone's Untold History of the United States, Chapter 6, JFK on the Brink. Little DVD episode about JFK. Pretty cool there, I think. And we got the book here. Yeah. This is kind of cool. I know this is about the 4K, but still, I just thought this was kind of cool to show off too. Go. And we got all these pictures here of Kennedys and stuff like this, and all kinds of stuff in there. Wow. A lot more. Really wasn't planning on all this stuff being in there, but yeah, it's in there for God's sake. Okay, so now we have Marina Oswald Porter. Wow. You know what? Yeah, this is kind of taking a little bit longer. I thought, you know, if anybody ever wants me to, I can always go into a more deep dive video into this, you know. But there we go. We got this here. And also, we got, okay, got some bonus movies to go there, too. This one here, PT 109. I think this one went out of print, and I think for a while there it was just the Warner Archives edition. But yeah, you got the Blu-ray for the movie there, and then what else do we have? PT1, JFK Remembered, 50 years later, and John F. Kennedy, Years of Lightning, Day of Drums. I think these are documentaries. But anyway, so yeah. And then we got the here we got this little book here. JFK's most famous quotes. So it's kind of cool. Like some of the most, you know, inspirational and most memorable quotes that he made during his speeches. So yeah. So I say, yeah, I'm not getting rid of that bad boy, but you know, if you don't have access to this, you know, I will say this will still do you quite nicely though, and so I'm not upset about owning 2 copies of this movie. You know, I think for obvious different reasons, but. Like I said, you know, just, yeah, I'm actually really pleased overall with what Shout Factory. I know it's the same company, but come on. But anyway, but yeah, I'm really happy with what Shout Factory did. And, you know, the 4K is still watchable. And, yeah, so I'm repeating myself now, and it's getting a little late. So let's get going. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch all of this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please leave it a like? And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Lots of more stuff to come. Well, going to be coming in the new year. Unfortunately, it seems like the next couple of weeks as we head out of December, going into January, looks like it's going to be a little light, but looks like, yeah, once we start hitting mid-January, it's like, man, we're going to have some new 4Ks and stuff. In the meanwhile, I'll probably just be farting around making some other videos that, you know, might be having fun with. In the meanwhile, that's it. So take care, everybody. Have a good night, and I'll see you all later. Bye.